I'm sure you've heard the story about the president asking INEC chair Mahmoud Yakubu to proceed on leave. According to certain sources, they're saying that it's based on Yakubu's last-minute betrayal of the APC's administration that appointed him, and that Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma reportedly met with the president shortly after the president returned from a 12-day working vacation, alleging that Mahmoud's efforts to register new political parties at the end of his tenure had disrupted Tinubu's preparation for a second term. So in other words, that there were some political parties that Mahmoud approved that he ought not to approve, and that could also mutilate the effort of the president's administration for second term. And we know that about 100 and something new political parties have been registered right now that were, that necessitated the registration from INEC. The ADC is one of them. ADA is one of them. The governor also claimed that Mahmoud was covertly backing a candidate in the Imo State governorship election. And following the briefing, that the president reportedly requested that Mahmoud suspend all official duties and proceed on terminal leave. However, you know that Mahmoud will be responsible for having to be in charge of the upcoming Anambra State governorship election, and he's due to actually exit by November 2025. There were talks that there could be an extension, but what we're hearing, there's actually no extension. But do you think this story is true? Because Mahmoud actually said that we should go check at the 1999 Constitution on that. I want to actually read out Mahmoud's response to that particular reaction or statement. He said, check the Constitution first. INEC is urging Nigerians amidst the alleged declaration from the presidency for him to proceed on leave. So let me take that out. For example, he's actually disclosing that since his appointment in 2015, he's been in charge, and that he's meant to actually be done by November this year. But based on Mahmoud Yakubu's response, he says that Nigerians should go to the 1999 Constitution. The Chief Press Secretary, Rotimi Oyekomi, urged Nigerians to consult the Constitution, noting that Section 154, subsection 1, outlines the appointment process, while Section 157, subsection 1, provides safeguards against arbitrary removal of the INEC chairman. Do you understand?
I do. It's there.
It safeguards arbitrary removal, meaning that the president cannot arbitrarily remove the INEC chair until his time is due for him to exit the office. In as much as the president is the one responsible for appointing an INEC chair and other executive members of the institution. So what's your reaction to this?
Esther, those who ride on the back of a tiger always end up in the belly of the tiger. I pray that they should push Yakubu more. They should push him to the wall. Let him spill out. Yes. Are you telling me? I have always told you here that Esther, evil does not last forever. It can never be. I pray that they will push him and push him. Maybe he will now open up. Open up to what? And tell us what he was forced to do in 2023.
Forced to do? Do you think if he was forced to do anything,
oh my God,
this story we're hearing that they're asking him to proceed on leave would take place?
Leave that thing. You didn't hear the offense he committed, that he registered more political parties.
He told, is it not right by registering political parties? Is that not within his jurisdiction to
do? Exactly. Apparently, he never wanted both ADC and ADA to come to light.
ADC is an existing party anyway.
So they never wanted
ADA and other political parties.
Good. They never wanted them to come to light. And that is why they have to trouble them that long. So Yakubu, maybe the man is trying to reinvent himself, and now they have seen him as a sinner. They've seen him as a sinner. You can imagine. He wants to be in the good book of his paymasters, telling us what the man did or did not do. Why would Yakubu be fronting for somebody in Imo State? For what use? He's not contesting election. The man I don't think he have enough money to even bribe him and all that. So why would anybody throw up such a lie against Yakubu? If not that they are looking for their own person to come in. That's the only thing now. I don't believe all this yarn they are throwing about Yakubu. After what he did for them. Esther, look at these people. I wish they would push this man harder so that he cannot open up.
Don't you think that if he opens up to whatever it is you want him to say, that he will be implicating himself?
In what way?
He would implicate himself, because ideally you're not meant to accept any form of bribe or anything.
He's not bribe.
Because you literally deny the people of their rights and deny them of whatever decision that they wanted.
If you were blackmailed or intimidated or threatened, then go.
Blackmailed, intimidated. You simply resign. You don't have to be there.
Listen, or threatened, Esther.
Barrister Darlington, you can resign.
When it has to do your life or the other.
How, Barrister Darlington? Somebody comes to meet you to say, I want you to do this, and you say, honorably, let me resign.
Did you see when this announcement was made, when this result was released? In the dead of the night, when everybody was sleeping. Do you know what happened within that period? Look, let us be fair. Do you think Yakubu did those things with clear eye? Do you think so? No, tell me. Now that the real result is coming out from even APC members, what are you going to say?
So you said, do I think Mahmoud Yakubu did that thing with clear eye? What thing with clear eye?
Well, you have not seen where principalities and powers are working. You have not seen it. Pray you don't, too. Seriously.
Okay, I understand how it works actually. When they're having their nocturnal meetings and make decisions.
Pray you, when human beings will turn to something you cannot even identify, and they'll be telling you, you wonder, where are you speaking from, my lord? What am I hearing this voice? Wester, please. Oh my God. You're laughing at me.
This is not Kanayo.
You think that Hollywood is a joke?
It's not Kanayo. So
and when they are talking, your head you will expand it. Your head will be expanded. So you want to lose your sanity, Abi? Do that thing I told you. Who are you?
So you think that is what it is? Oh God, this man.
It was after announcing it. He says he will not come back. What will you now say? So you don't know, Abi. You don't know.
Barrister.
You think this is an ordinary ayah? Don't worry until you get into their coven.
Barrister, the truth is this. Does the president have any right to unilaterally, arbitrarily
He doesn't. Let the man.
The INEC chair
He doesn't. Yes, he doesn't. Let him go to court if you have the boss.
So it means that information cannot be true, that the president is compelling him to go and leave.
No. Look, Esther, have they not violated your constitution before? Esther, look at what they did in River State now. I said the constitution matter here. They don't, when they want to carry out some of this, they don't look at the constitution and what it says. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. So don't say the constitution. It doesn't matter. They don't look at it. They don't do what they want. That's the truth.
All right, Barrister Darlington. So something happened today, and let me let you know exactly what happened. Atiku Abubakar, all right, El Rufai, Issa Pantami, and some others, they held an ADC stakeholders meeting in Abuja, but Peter Obi was absent. Lately, we've not been seeing Peter Obi like that along with them. Okay, so they had a meeting alongside Nasir Al-Rufai, the former Kaduna State governor, and Atiku described the meeting as a gathering of Nigerians committed to challenging the oligarchs who promote poverty and insecurity. So the question that arose in the minds of a lot of Nigerians when this information came on board was, who are the oligarchs? Are you not one of the oligarchs? What do you mean by saying that oligarchs who promote poverty and insecurity? For example, Malami was a former Attorney General of the Federation. He was one of the persons who spearheaded the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu. He was one of the persons who stalled any form of political resolution to ensuring that Nnamdi Kanu remains in DSS custody despite all the pleas before Buhari's tenure expired. So how come Malami is now part of this ADC that intends to supposedly uproot a system that he was once part of? That's not the only thing. He is actually being accused of illegally taking fraudulently monies and a couple of other dealings too that he was illegally part of. That was corruption in its own part. So the question is, how does corruption intend to fight corruption? Whatever it is you're accusing the government of the day is exactly what you are. So what do you have that is different that you expect Nigerians to believe you of? Others now feel that Peter Obi should not even have been part of this coalition at all, that these persons do not have a good track record, that you want to differentiate yourself from others, but you are trying to be in connivance of the very same system that you are condemning and campaigning against. So recently, we've not really been seeing him along with them. Is it possible that this could be a sign that maybe the coalition talk is just coalition talk floating, but not really in tandem? Because they had meetings and he was not part of it, and the key stakeholders were actually part of the meeting in Abuja. What's your take on that?
Let me say this, and I'm being sincere here.
Okay.
There is no saint under the sun. God said, all have sinned and come short of his glory, and nobody can doubt him. Nobody. If you're expecting to work with saints on this earth, especially when it's work to governance, that means you are not started. It's not possible. It can never happen.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
I called you 3 times. So
yes, I answered you 3 times.
You always call me Esther.
I've answered you 3 times.
Are you the one saying this?
Why? You didn't hear what I said. I said you cannot. Have I ever changed my mind? I said there's no saint under the sun. That if you're expecting to work with a saint in this earth, it can never happen. Have I changed my mind before? No. Is there any time I told you that you must look for saint to work with? Tell me. Is there any time I told you that, Esther? I know these things now, so you cannot deceive me. It's the level of guilt and the level of falsehood in you that matters. There are people that go to the extreme, to be fraudulent, to be dubious. But there are people with conscience. The test for humanity is still in them. They will not go to the extreme in turning bad. But there is element of this thing in everybody. I mean, badness, if there's any word like that. Nobody is a saint under the sun, Esther. That is a fact. Nobody is a saint. So I don't know. Some politicians should be wary and look at the picture properly. That's what I'm saying. Some politicians, you can never see any saint to work with. It can never happen. It can never happen. Let nobody be deceived here. You can never see any saint to work with. It is the level that matters. Esther, is that not true? It's the level that matters. For example, if you see a murderer and maybe somebody who just fights, who would you want to deal with? You can say, this man who fights every time, maybe I can tame him. But a murderer, he doesn't take any prisoner. If you offend him, he crushes you. If you offend him, you disappears. Can't you see the difference here? There are people that can tolerate political opponents, Esther. Is that not true?
True.
But there are people who cannot. The moment you rear your head to challenge him, the following day, something will happen. And they said they are looking for somebody. Since 3 days ago, he went out, he didn't come back. And the police will be looking for the person till 20 years or so. Why did the Funshaw William disappear? Why did the Bola Ige disappear? Was it a business arrangement that took them away? So what I'm telling you is a fact.
Is a fact.
Is a fact.
It just doesn't at this point in time make sense that darkness wants to fight darkness, and you think that you be the only light that will sanitize the darkness.
Hold on.
Remember that Malami was just off this previous administration barely 2 years, and you're calling the system oligarchs promoting poverty. I just need to. We need to put context to all of this.
Before that, Malam, you said something about somebody who didn't come for a meeting.
Yes.
Good. He stayed away.
Yes.
That's what I'm telling you here.
He's Esther, not the only one though. Amechi too wasn't there.
Good. I'm telling you now. Even you see, all these people, mention any of them that didn't become what they are today on their own without government patronage or without government money or something. Mention. No, all of them. Malami, you mentioned here. You know what happened? You know what? $2.4 billion. It wasn't. Any MPC said it, not that somebody is carrying out rumor. Any MPC said that this money is in their hand with the Minister of Finance, and at that time, that woman. 2 of them. Immediately, Buhari came another. They ran away from this administration came in. They ran away.
Tinubu.
They disappeared. Now they have become good, but they have come back again. Esther, you can see now. I said, mention one of them who didn't cross the path of federal government money or state money. Just cross. I didn't say that they took it to. They passed where the money is. And while they were going, their leg were kicking some of the money towards their home until the money entered their home. And then they now use it to grow politically, to champion their political cause and all that. Esther, can you even want to contest for a local council without spending money somewhere?
And you must spend, though. You must spend.
So where did the money come from?
In fact, as they enter the party, then go tell you, say, this is how much, this is who you have to meet, this is what you have to buy, this is what you have to do.
Oh my God.
No, I said I can't do politics.
So you can see, it has become a norm here. If you want to change it, you have to enter the system and say, this thing must stop. This thing must stop. You can't stay outside and stop it. It's not possible. I've been saying this thing. Nobody wants to listen to me.
All right.
You can't stop it from outside. It's not possible.
So Barrister Darlington, just very recently, Atiku Abubakar has disclaimed, yesterday, I'm sure you heard in the news, that he was appealing to the Southwesterners, promising them that Hausa Fulani will not dominate his cabinet, seeking for their support and an assistance and for them to believe on his mandate. And I remember asking the question, that how do you expect the Southwesterners who are not yet done with their own brother, whose brother still has 4 years? I'm not saying all of them are supporting him, but I mean, if it comes to in terms of preference, you say, okay, they should drop their brother and support you. Now, Atiku is saying that there is no Kola Johnson, that it's the APC that is in causing all this fabrication and lies, that they are trying to do a smear campaign on them, that they don't know anybody of that name, that that's a false personality parading themselves and all that. That news went viral all through yesterday, but he's coming out to debunk it and said it's a thing of concern that they don't know anybody of such a name and that media houses should retract it. So I'm like, are you saying that you didn't know anything about this until it went viral?
That's what Esther, look, if more will come, as we go into 2026, more propaganda will come. This thing that Israel and his co-travelers are doing, you think it's a joke, Abi? Esther, they will plant news in the social media that will even surprise you. Very soon now, they'll be telling you that somebody have AIDS, that he contracted it to one woman when he traveled abroad.
Like what happened with Ambode and
those things will come up, Esther. And if you are not careful, you believe it. I know that Atiku cannot say such a thing. You understand? That is why he now reverses and says he will not deal with the Yorubas. He will,
that his administration will not be dominated by Hausa Fulani.
Something like
yes, that they will be an intricate part of his
But
government.
even at that was the wrong response.
Really?
Very, very wrong. It doesn't need to go all through that route.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, haven't seen what the last administration or the one before him did with nepotism, that he want to move away from it, that he's going to be a president of Nigeria without favoring any particular group.
You mean in addition to this president?
Yes. That is the only thing I think would have been more polite and more...
So somehow, when he just said...
So when you say you were not going to include the Yorubas and all that, as if, you now selected them away. I say no. That is very wrong, because they will know that you are joking. Their brother just finished, and if you are told you are going to win 2027, and you are now coming to please them, on what ground? Who told you that the Southwest did not benefit from Tinubu's administration? Who told you? You mean after all the largesse they are enjoying, when you now come, you still want them to continue the enjoyment under your watch? They will know that you are lying to them now. You are not even talking of those who have not been enjoying anything. You say you will include them, you will make them this and that. For what? That is a very wrong promise. You cannot fulfill it. You can't, because somebody will ask you, the Yoruba were all over the place under the present administration. How come in your own administration you are now putting all of them again in the same position? You understand? So that is not a very good response. There is no wisdom there. No wisdom. And let me advise Atiku. Let me advise you.
Okay.
No matter what you do, when it comes to politics, the Southwest do not listen to anybody that is not from their own. No. Really? They don't. Go and ask Rose Vival. Go and ask him.
It's not every.
I said, go and ask him. Just because the mother is from Owerri, look at what they are calling him. Look at the name they gave you.
Those are the those are the APC
guys.
Row
what? Did their leaders hold on, please?
It's the APC guys. It's not all of them. It's not all of them.
Esther,
sir.
The fact remains that it happened.
Yes, but not all of them.
So what?
The true exposed Yorubas would not talk.
What did they do about it, Esther?
They condemned it.
And so what? What happened at the end of the day? They condemned it. Did it stop? Look at the last local government election they did here. Did it stop? Esther, did it stop? They are leaders. Because when small boys are doing things that are untoward, is it not the leader that will call them to order? Did you hear any statement from their leader condemning it?
They did, President.
It's
just possible that the Ronus or the whatever, their voices are more. And if you try to say any otherwise, they'll bully you.
Esther, leave that thing. Who are the Ronus? Leave that thing. Their leader, like Afenifere and even the Lagos State government, did they come out and issue a statement condemning?
Did you say Lagos State government?
Yes.
How will Lagos State government come out to condemn it?
Of course, it's happening in their state now.
Lagos State government will not come out to condemn it.
Why? No, why? It's happening in their state under their watch.
Hey, but they won't come out to condemn it.
The police, because
it doesn't. It favors them.
Oh, really?
Yes, but I'm just saying that you don't generalize.
Are you serious?
Say it's the APC supporters, not all the Yorubas.
It happened here. We are talking on Lagos here. It happened in Lagos here. Let us talk of what is going on in Lagos here. Why is the government not talking about it, condemning these guys, telling them to stop? You understand what I You saw the protest that happened here. Under the watch of the Lagos State government and the police, there was a counter protest where people were carrying cutlass and gun. And nobody issued a statement condemning it and all that. What does that tell you, Esther? So after you told me, come and tell me tomorrow is the Ronus supporters.
They're the supporters of the government.
Oh, so that's how to support the government, Abi?
But that's their job. They'll apply anything they have to apply.
Esther, these other people that do not use gun and force and violence, they are not supporters, Abi. You can see what you are saying. No, so the only way to support a government or a party is to make others not to vote. Is to beat others with the gun and machete, Abi? Esther, is that how to show your loyalty to your party?
No, sir. What I'm trying to clarify to you here is that there were a couple of them who actually said that was wrong. They spoke out. The supporters are applying any form of mechanism to show their support to the president, which includes intimidation, derogatory comments, and all whatnot. But it's not all of them.
Under the watch of their leaders. Who mobilized them, Esther? Who told them to do what they are doing? Is that not violence? Esther, is that not violence? How many people were arrested? I said police was supervising this thing, Esther. Who gave them order to do it? Police was supervising this thing in broad daylight. And you are telling me supporter. So, if this other party now bring up such supporters, what will now happen? No, Lagos will not catch fire, Abi. Then you start looking for somebody to blame. Meanwhile, you're the one that started it.
Barrister Darlington, we will continue to create awareness that as Nigerians, as we are now as Nigerians, we have to work together. We call out bad governance, regardless of who is involved, regardless of if the person is from your tribe or not. We call it out. We make recommendations for good deeds to be done. That's what we're supposed to do. At this stage of our democracy, we're not supposed to allow such sentiments to hold sway and be center stage. Otherwise, Nigeria will continue to be polarized. So we cannot actually encourage that. Now, I don't know if some of you have seen this book.
Let us run this. You see, others have been very tolerant to what APC is doing in Lagos and their supporters. They have been very tolerant, very, very patient, very enduring. Esther, how long do you think this thing will continue before others will wake up and say, no, it can no longer happen? How long? We are saying it now so that the government of Lagos will warn these people, run them in. Every election cycle, they will mobilize them. Others will be doing their own thing peacefully and all that. All of a sudden, some people will now be telling you, if you don't vote for us, you're a dead man. If you don't vote for us, go to your state. What kind of thing is that? Is that not what happens here? Every election cycle, Esther. No, tell me. Is that not what goes on here? These other people that have been very quiet and peaceful, they are stupid. I mean, they don't know what to do. The government of Lagos should stop this thing because If this thing can be happening and they keep quiet, that means they are part of it.
But Barrister, let's be objective about it.
Of course, they
Do you
cannot
know
claim not
that
to
in
know.
some states and in some local governments, if you come and you say you want to vote for APC, they'll push you away. Did you see videos of that happening?
Oh, really?
Yes, it happened.
Okay, fine.
During the previous, during the elections in 2023, if you come and they see that you dare voted for APC, they'll push you away. They'll be like, "How dare you vote for APC?" So what are we saying is that you cannot just isolate that it happened only in certain areas. Most areas that had a stronghold of their political parties did the same thing, bullied others who came to supposedly show support for another opposition party.
Whether for or against, it must stop. The Lagos State government
on all fronts.
Oh, yeah, it's a whether for or against. Let the Lagos
not just Lagos State government, in every government, every state.
Esther,
you allow people come out and cast their votes.
Let it even start from Lagos State here.
Why must it start from Lagos State? Is this the FCT?
No, hold on. They say here is the center of excellence. Are you not getting it?
Anywhere is the center of excellence.
No, here is what I say.
Anywhere right now can be the center of excellence.
No. You forgot that somebody owns Lagos. Abi?
Nobody owns Lagos.
Oh God Almighty! Yes, you are the one that said it.
President, nobody owns Lagos.
Somebody owns Lagos. So
who?
When those people will come for you, don't complain.
President, one individual does not own Lagos. Lagos is owned by the Otawori indigenes. They are the owners of the state.
You are mentioning them now.
No, but Barrister is true now. Nobody owns. No one individual can own Lagos State. Why?
Okay, you are talking.
When the indigenes are there.
You are talking, Abi. You are talking now.
No, I'm just telling you, Barrister. You cannot say one person owns Lagos. Nobody can own that. Why?
The person is listening to you.
Yes,
he's listening to
one person does not own Lagos.
Okay,
Lagos is owned by the originators, the indigenes.
Okay, fine.
The Awori tribe, the Yorubas. One person cannot own Lagos State.
Esther, leave that thing. You are just talking. You are just talking. By the time they will call you now to come and tell her, why would you say stop me? Me that is answering the call. Who told you?
Who told you what?
Who told you? Why would you say that? Who told you that somebody does not own here? Is it your father's land?
One person.
By the time they will call you now, I hope you will be able to. So what I'm saying in essence is that
let's clear that narrative. One person does not own Lagos State. Simple. The indigenes of the state own the state.
Until the narrative will change, Esther, that impression is in the mind of everybody in this Lagos. Take it or leave it. That narrative, somebody that is so powerful that he can forgive a sin. They can forgive the sin of a governor. And you are still talking, Esther. Are you not here when you told somebody that your sins are forgiven? Esther, what is all this thing that you're telling me this evening?
Jesus Christ also told us to forgive those who have hurt us. Is it not emulating the spirit and meekness of Jesus Christ?
He said what? That is if you're a Christian. No?
You can have some emulations of Christendom even if you're not a Christian.
You only forgive a sinner if you have sinned. But how do you forgive somebody who did not even commit any sin just because he wanted to do things the proper way and you didn't?
And how do you know the person was doing things, wanted to do things the proper way?
You don't know the history, Abi. You don't know the story. Are you serious? You are still talking, Abi. Anyway, that one is for you. But the rest of the people in this Lagos, they know the truth. If you want to try it, go and try it now, see what will happen. That's the truth. So what I'm saying is that let there be that excellence that you profess to be in Lagos State. The center of excellence should be excellent in politics, in human relations, in rule of law.
Why must it specifically be Lagos State?
I am telling you
all
the reason.
The states of the federation should be excellent in politics, should eschew the spirit of excellence.
Oh God, Esther, something must start from somewhere.
It doesn't have to start from here.
Why did they not?
This is not the FCT. This is not the federal capital. Nothing. It's just an ordinary state.
Why is Lagos called the center of excellence?
Barrister Darlington, like I said, any state can be a center of excellence.
No, you cannot be.
It can no longer be attributed to one state.
No. You cannot be excellent. As long as Lagos is concerned, you cannot be excellent.
Barrister Darlington,
yes,
Imo State, Anambra State, Kogi State, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom State. Excellence can be applied in all states.
It's a lie.
So we should say that the right thing to be done should be done across board. It mustn't start from Lagos.
You must answer your name. As long as you are center of excellence, everything about you must be excellent so that others can copy. Esther, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
I don't know what you're saying.
Others can copy. Because it's a state of excellence.
Yes.
And I'm telling you that that term can no longer be attributed to Lagos State anymore. There are other states that are states of excellence.
So
that state can start by doing that, and Lagos State then emulates.
You have forgotten that Wike came for lectures here. And when he passed out, he went to implement it in River State.
When he passed out?
He passed out, yes.
He graduated?
He graduated, yes. He passed out. He graduated. Oh, yeah, talk. Where did he learn what he... Where did he learn it?
Barrister, you're making me laugh unladylike. I'm snorting on air.
No, tell me I'm lying now. Where did he come for lectures?
Barrister, let's take
That
it.
is the excellence we are talking about.
We have advanced to run. Solomon Dalong, former sports minister, has said that what exactly is happening to the names of terrorist sponsors why have they not been released? The United Arab Emirates submitted names to the Buhari government, and since then we do not know who these individuals are. We saw a particular story that the Nigerian Security Service, or the DSS, or the Nigerian military, they saw through their radar Boko Haram approaching a military outpost. The whole thing is on social media. The video actually is there. People were even asking questions. How did that thing leak? How did it come out? But that they did not alert the base of the presence of Boko Haram. That's a very top, secret intelligence. So a lot of persons are attributing the fact that there is a serious connivance with the unscrupulous activities of these demonic agents of darkness that pervaded people's homes, put people into ransom, into despair, and it now feels like the government of the day cannot handle them. Whereby we saw them with weapons coming for peace negotiation meetings, telling the government and ordering them that they cannot do anything to them. That if they do, more of their people will emerge, and they left the meeting with their weapons. What are we dealing with here?
Esther, this is not the first, second. In fact, it may not even be the last time we are going to talk about this.
Okay.
The truth is that there is something the federal government is not telling us.
Okay.
But the bad news is that this thing is demarketing Nigeria. Esther, you went to the UN to campaign for a permanent seat.
For Palestine.
For the Security Council. Meanwhile, the whole world have seen what you are doing here with terrorists.
No, but they're even saying that they prioritize Palestine at the UN, and Nigerians are battling with insecurity.
I am coming.
Boko Haram.
I am coming. This particular list that they refuse to open or even prosecute. Please mention any world leader that will hear or see something, and they will say, "Okay, come and join the Security Council." Look at the word Security Council. Meanwhile, you are not secured in your own country. You now want to join the Security Council, Esther. Can't you see how we just turn things upside down here? You are telling us you want to be a Security Council member. On what ground? Are you secured yourself? You cannot. So at times there are some demand you make. Even Satan will be angry with you. You don't do such things now. The people will just be, you are mocking a mockery of Nigeria. Look at what is going on here, and you want to be a member of this. On what ground? What do you have? Ordinary rascals that are troubling you for 15 years now.
Do you know
you
that
could not call them to order.
In Patigi local government area of Kwara State, terrorists went there, ransacked the community. They killed a pregnant woman, attacked the villagers. They were all running away. And the vice president, representing the president in Nigeria, went to the UN asking that for Palestine to be recognized. And we are having serious insecurity in this country, that I thought that would be the priority, to see how we can synergize. They can help or assist for us to route out these elements, provide whatever weaponry or support or whatever. So, because I was asking Mr. Dele Fanimo, which he actually spoke off air. This was off air though, but I asked him, I said, why can't the president be affirmative on this? Just like how the president was affirmative when it came to the removal of fuel subsidy. What is it? What is the fear? The presidency says he's not afraid. He's the one in charge of his cabinet. But you cannot give a decisive mandate that we're giving you security agents 3-4 months to clear these guys out. Barrister Darlington, have you gone to the budget? Do you know how much money is given to the Ministry of Defense?
Over 9 trillion in this budget.
Do you know how much is given to the Ministry of Defense? The Nigerian military to fight these individuals? This is our taxpayers' money. And people are dying on a daily by these guys. People can't go to their farms because of these guys. And I'm wondering why. Because that was one thing that a lot of persons were certain the president would do. They felt he would not kowtow like late Muhammadu Buhari did. So why is that firmness not there? It's a very serious question. What is the fear? Is this all about politics?
Esther, as far as this government is concerned, you see APC. They have not told us the covenant they have with these guys, because this thing escalated under their watch. Seriously. It has escalated under their watch. More terrorist groups are coming into Nigeria under APC. And you are still talking and asking questions. The way they were being pampered, it is never unheard of in the history of this country.
Shetima focused his plight on Palestinians being recognized during his address, ignoring Nigeria's deepening insecurity and worsening economic hardship.
Of course.
Are you for real? You had an opportunity to be in such a place. You were advocating for another person to be recognized.
You know why? The international community know better. If he were to go through that route, they will mock him there.
If you go through which route?
If you go through the route of mentioning insecurity in Nigeria.
Barrister Darlington, the entire Sahel seems to be under siege by these individuals. You could talk about the Sahel region being ravaged by these individuals and that you need their assistance. The Chief of Defense Staff said it, that the influx of insecurity in Nigeria right now is because of the hostility in the Sahel region.
Esther,
and it's pressuring the Nigerian border.
Are you the only country in West Africa? Please, are you the only country? You know you have 16 countries in West Africa.
What are you saying then?
So why only you? Are you not the one that opened your door for them? Please, let us not go there. Are you the only country in West Africa? Mention any other one that have it this bad with insecurity. Mention one. So what are you not saying? You brought them here, and that reason will come out very soon. Are you telling me? Thank God, all the things they did without thinking that it will be covered for, it's not possible. Esther, it's not possible. Shebi the real result of the election of 2023 has come out now, be? More things will be reviewed.
Who said it's the real result?
I said more things will be reviewed because I didn't hear anybody from the president challenging it. Because if they do, the man will spill more. You know, Erufai said he's going to talk more. I hope you had him.
The time is he will speak.
He will tell us what they did to Yakubu Mahmoud that made him to read that result in the dead of the night. Do you think the man was awake when he was reading that thing? He must have been talking in his sleep. And after he finished reading, he now woke up and discovered that he had committed blunder.
So my people, that is it. Barrister Darlington just said it all. Honestly, whatever this Yakubu, this INEC chairman is facing right now, he deserves more than this because this man really put us in whatever that we are facing in Nigeria today. Anyway, that this big news today that said Japan cancelled planned Nigeria community project after Bola Tinubu's government lied about visa exemption. This propaganda government will put Nigerians in big trouble. They thought that the world is not seeing what is happening in Nigeria. Even the APC youth leader said that they have opened recruitment for propaganda special assistants ahead of Tinubu's re-election in 2027. There is nothing we no go see for this Tinubu government. They are not just lying to Nigerians. They went abroad and continued their lying, their propaganda. They thought that this is how government works. Now, who is demarcating Nigeria, my people? So this person said, they have gone overseas with their lying lips, shameless and pathetic laws occupying leadership positions. Doing propaganda in diaspora affairs is the worst thing that can happen to any nation. Let his foot soldiers, voluntarily slave, come over and defend bats again, bunch of low lives. And another person said, Japan did not realize lying at their first job. Their oga at the top is Lai Mohammed. He is the chief liar for APC. Won't we be surprised if others go to him for advice on lies perfection? Hey! And this person said, a sitting president lying, he has committed the offense of misinformation. Why can't he be prosecuted for this? Are these laws meant only for ordinary Nigerians? We need to be serious in this country. It be like say this person just wake up. You don't even know what thing that happen for Nigeria. And another person said, if your president can make a bold-faced false claim like this, just imagine how much these foreign countries trust you, the ordinary citizen. Tomorrow, they will send EFCC to arrest some guys saying they are fighting Yahoo boys for destroying the image of this country. Honestly, what APC cannot destroy does not exist. Now APC is the marketer in chief. Now, Japan cancelling on Nigerians because of Tinubu's lie is a proof that this man is not just a disaster at home, but he is an international disgrace. And his spokespersons, they are even worse. It's as if they just gather some kinds of people in this Tinubu government. Honestly, if Nigerians did not wake up in 2027 and say enough is enough, what is happening now is going to get worse. So my people, that is it. I said I bring this update to you guys. I hope you truly enjoy watching. Please do wait to subscribe if you haven't. Share the video, give it a like, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.